G'day guys, how you doing? It's the Kiwi and I'm back with another video. Yes sirree. Anyway, I had a gentleman, JDub25, left me a message on, or a comment on the video that I did, True Marriage Horror Stories and the End Game. And he said in that comment, basically he said, you know, whenever I feel like I've met the one or going down that road, he goes, I watched this video and also the documentary Divorce Court to get myself back on track. Okay, and that's actually a really smart thing. The guy, I'm actually very, very grateful that that guy left me that message, because I'm sincerely am JDub25. I'm very grateful for you leaving that message, because you're doing the right thing. It's actually a hell of a tool to have, because what it's doing is it's saving you as an individual from going further down the path and actually causing more drama and more chaos in your life. And the more you can stay away from that drama and that chaos, the more you're going to actually have time to be able to work on yourself. And the more you have time to work on yourself without all this other bullshit going on that's going to be a massive distraction and a massive diversion in your life, you're giving yourself time to actually learn about yourself and to figure out why I keep on falling for the one. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more, because here's the reality of the situation. There's no such thing as the one. There is no such thing as a soulmate. There is no such thing as a twin flame. There is no such fucking thing on this planet. Well, there is. It's a very, very small, tiny percentage. But we're not talking about that small percentage. We're talking about the overwhelming majority of human society. You see, when you're meeting the one, you get these feelings inside of your gut, like you get butterflies, you start feeling, sometimes you can even start feeling a little nauseous, you start feeling your gut's getting twisted up, you know, all that sort of stuff. Well, here's the reality of the situation. If you're feeling any of those feelings when you are around somebody you're going to be wanting to get into a relationship with, or if you are going to be doing a business transaction, it can be anything. It can be buying a new bloody laptop or a car or a house or whatever. If you're getting that knot in your stomach and you're feeling a little like, oh fuck, oh my God, why am I feeling kind of nauseous? It's because that's your intuition. That's your soul inside of you literally telling you you're about to go down a path that you're going to fucking regret, dude. And your intuition, your soul, that gut instinct is telling you something. It's telling you to back the fuck off. Think about this for a minute. You could look at it from this standpoint. Like, you could be joining the military. Yeah, I'm going to fight the war on freedom, son. I'm going to go out there and shoot me some towel heads. So you go to basic training. It's all fun and games. You're excited and everything like that. Then you're on your frickin', you know, the C-15 Globemaster or whatever they are. You're coming in to Kandahar, Afghanistan. You're starting to get that knot in your stomach. You get out of the plane. You smell the air. You feel the heat around you. And all of a sudden, you're just like, you've got this big knot in your stomach. And it's your gut instinct, it's your soul, it's your intuition telling you you're about to head off into a fucking environment that you are going to regret for the rest of your life. And that's the God's honest truth. So when you have that intuition going on, you're not meeting the one. You're not meeting your twin flame. And you sure as hell ain't meeting your soulmate. You are meeting train wreckage. You are meeting the mirror image of what is going on inside of you. And what happens is when you meet this person, the reason why you feel so in love and so enamored and you just want to bury yourself inside of her womb again, you just shag each other senseless, the whole 9 yards, it's because of the fact that you are fitting into the broken pieces of each other. And this is why the majority of the world is such a freaking mess today, is because of all these different people. Everybody's so broken on this planet that when they're getting into relationships or whatever else, they're fitting into the broken pieces. So what you're meeting is you're meeting your wound mate. It's whatever's gone on in your life, right? As far as how you were raised, the education system you're in, what you were taught as a kid in that education system and taught as a parent. From the day you were born to early adult life, you have been pre-programmed by so many freaking things. Like I said, your parents, your family around your parents, the education system, the media. Today it's social media. It's just this constant bombardment. Majority of people don't even know who they are today. They have zero comprehension who they are. So it's no wonder that there's so many people that are going out there and they meet this chick at a gym or at a nightclub or a bar or what have you. And all of a sudden you're just like, oh my God, I found the one, bro. Oh my, dude, you gotta check this chick out. She's so hot. There's this dude, Jeremy, in Camarillo, California. And, you know, I would constantly hear him going on, dude, bro, I've met the one, bro. This is the one dude. He's a fireman, surfer. And I'd just sit there. I'd be like, oh, God, here we go again, you know. A couple of months later, dude, that chick, F that chick. She's an absolute C-U-N-T. To hell with that broad. Then a couple of months later, dude, bro, I've met the one dude. Oh, my God, dude, bro, this one's the one. It was like a broken record. And for years, I listened to this dude. And finally, he got so sick and tired. I was sitting at the Habit in Camarillo talking to the guy. He's like, dude, I don't know why I keep on meeting these fucked up chicks, dude. Hey, Jeremy, it's because you're fucked up. You're a real fucking train wreck, dude. Really? Yeah, dude. And that's what it is. And I started to explain the exact same thing that I'm explaining right now. And I've lived this. That's what my marriage was. My ex-wife was as much of a train wreck as what I was. So it was these broken pieces coming together. And then, you know, years later, we've got Nagasaki and Hiroshima. We've got this nuclear frickin' explosion. The reason why the couples or business partners or what have you end up hating each other so much is it's like you come together, you bury yourself in the person, and it's like two repelling magnets. All of a sudden, there's just this revulsion. You end up hating each other. You're revolted by the other person because all you're seeing in the other person is literally a mirror image of everything that you hate about yourself. So when you're sitting there, it's like, F you, you bitch, you're a worthless fucking whore. You've done this to me, you've done that to me, you've never did. Whatever you're screaming at her is telling her everything that's wrong in you, and vice versa. If she's screaming at you, you can listen to what she's saying. She's telling you everything that she hates about herself. And I'll guarantee you 300%, 1,000, 1,000,000%, that the two of you hate each other for the exact same reasons. And there's your red flag. That's the problem. Is you haven't met your soulmate, you've met your wound mate. You've complemented each other's broken parts. And the majority of relationships in this world, in Western society, are that way. The reason why you're here as a human being, your purpose, your sole purpose of being here is to become your soul's mate. Seriously, to become your soul's mate. You need to become one with who you are. That's when you'll start to find happiness, joy, comfort, and once you start getting to that point, you'll start to realize you have no real use for pretty much any materialistic stuff in this world. I mean, my little cottage has diddly shit in it. You end up not having any desire to want to be with a female, let alone pursue a female or anything like that. What you end up pursuing is wanting to take care of yourself. You end up wanting to look after yourself. You end up wanting to nurture everything about you. And that's what the triangle is about. Freak you out, man? Oh God, it's funny how all these people just freak out over the triangle and the all-seeing eye, man. I'm going to do a video on that stuff, primarily because of the fact that the triangle and the all-seeing eye is completely and utterly taught the wrong way today, in today's society. The triangle is a representation of the Trinity because we as human beings are a three-part being: mind, body, soul. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Israel. Yes, Israel or Israel is an ancient teaching of a Trinity. I'll even do a video about that. It has absolutely nothing to do with a race of people or a race of people being God's chosen people or anything like that. Israel is a teaching of the Trinity. So our purpose here is to become complete in mind, complete in body, complete in soul. We need to bring all those three together. And when you bring all those three together, you become your soul's mate. That's the key to this life, the key to being here. You have to go through these trials, these tribulations, all the BS, the minutia, to finally become zeroed in, settled in yourself. And it's only then when you become a whole soul, a complete and whole human being. Oh, I'll back up. And the triangle is just a representation of the temple. The temple is your body. Once you have that Trinity all sorted out, you become one with yourself in every aspect of the spectrum. And when you become complete and whole and soul, like I said, you end up being really happy, man. You don't need all this other BS in your world. First and foremost, no such thing as soulmates, twin flames, your other half, none of that stuff. Your primary purpose on this planet is to become mates with your soul mate. That's the God's honest truth. And I'll do a video, like I said, about the Trinity, so you can understand, mind, body, soul. So I can give you pointers to help bring yourself more in line with who you are as an individual. But outside of that, if you're around somebody and they're starting to make your guts churn, if you're starting to feel those butterflies, even to the point where you're starting to get a little nauseous being around the individual, then I can 100% unequivocally tell you, you need to get the fuck out of there. Straight up, you need to get away from those individuals, because all that's going to happen is absolute carnage and train wreckage. And if you're not a whole soul human being, you're not going to have the tools to be able to deal with being around people like that. Myself, I can deal with people like that. I know how to control situations now. It's absolutely, it's pretty mind-blowing actually. But anyway, just wanted to put that stuff out there for you, and hope it helps you. Hope it helps you avoid train wreckage, because the reason I think a lot of you are watching my channel is because your worlds aren't really going quite how you want them to. So I want to try and help you guys get down that path a little bit better. So anyway, outside of that, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up, pound the subscribe button, and I'll leave the link below for PayPal. That's pretty much it, man. Take it easy, guys. Cheers.